I quite enjoyed being in school. I liked having some of my friends there because when I was at home it was hard to keep focused and to learn.
I felt excited because I got to interact with my friends that I hadn't seen in a while, but also quite disappointed because I had to get back into a routine and couldn't continue home learning in my pyjamas.
So I think Kirklees has best supported schools by being there, giving advice, providing a focal point for all the staff in the school.
Parents now understand so much more about the job of a teacher, and I think also schools have learnt so much more about the home lives of children.
And really it's been like a military operation for children and teachers to get everybody through.
And so we had to implement one-way systems, bubbles, endless hand sanitizer.
And we wash hands a lot now, but I think one of the biggest changes was having the extra playground, and I really enjoyed having the extra playground for year 5 and 6.
There's lots of hand washing, lots of extra routines. Every member of staff's been cleaning toilets through the whole pandemic.
Without the input of the schools in Kirklees, our children would have been left very isolated at home.
I definitely missed my friends and the teacher's support. It was quite hard not having the teacher there when you were stuck on a question.
And I pay a massive tribute to our staff, our families, our parents and carers, but most of all to our students who've just made it come alive.
I think our children have been amazing, how they've learned to make sense of the pandemic.
It's been a really difficult time for all of us, but particularly for families where children perhaps have been at home.
It was only my mother that could help because my dad was really busy, so she was very supportive, but it was still kind of hard. I liked being at school better.
My mum and dad were very supportive of me and my older brother when we were home learning. They were at work because they were key workers, but they were definitely very supportive.
The support of families, parents and carers has been vital.
Turned our attention to one another, caring for one another.
And really just seeing the kindness that's been on display every single day, in every single corridor, from every single student.
We always talk about parents and school working hand in hand with the child to meet the child's needs, and they've done that in abundance.
The biggest success, I think, is to see the children's happy smiling faces. They're excited to be back at school.
It's a lot more fun because you get breaks and lunch times, and they're a lot more better than being at home.
If the schools hadn't done what they'd done to keep our children safe, then we wouldn't be able to get back to work, get back to normal.
I am so proud and actually overwhelmed by the commitment of the whole community.
Again, I'm just overwhelmed by the support that we've had.
Thanks to the amazing community, our wonderful staff, are absolutely first-class human beings who are our students.
That what they've done will have an impact going forwards, and they're the sorts of changes we want to see in society.
So the next generation are going to make sure that this world goes from strength to strength because they are just phenomenal.
Thank you for the contribution you've made, and thank you for the contribution you will continue to make.
Thank you for caring, thank you for sharing with us, and thank you for supporting us every day.
I like school because I get to learn new skills, and when I find them tough, the teachers are there to support me.
I like the subjects, especially art and history, and it's just a generally a nice place to be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you from the heart.
Thank you!